only.
Pasto.
Geese
Can
is
be.
already. Yeah.
You already taken me.
Doch. I'm not hearing you. Doch. Doch is however or then. And that's one that you will hear and see written and said a lot. It's like one of them words that kind of ends up a lot of different places. Nah is another one. Also, deck. Det, which means here.
Here.
We did this one earlier. Nige. Nige.
Stay.
Here, now.
Now. Okay. Now.
Give me the money
A
now.
mooch.
A mooch.
A mooch.
A mooch.
Has to be sold.
Has to be so.
It has to be.
Oud. Oud. Oud.
Mouse.
This.
This. Food. This.
Na. Na.
Here.
Na.
Nah.
Take.
Here.
Here.
Na. But it only works when you're like handing someone something. It's not like today here in Stephenville. It's nah. Like here, take this thing.
Oh yeah. That's how it's.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like handing you the yeah.
Different.
And it doesn't matter what it is as long as it's not alive. So like I don't think it works for puppies, but like it works.
And then
Remotes are fine, pens are fine, whatever. Okay. Allah.
Ella.
Allah. Right here. Allah de.
Deck over there.
Over there. You got it. Allah. Here. Allah de. Over there.
Over there.
The further you is the further it goes.
Over there.
Or at least that's how I've had some people say it to me. So Allah. Allah de. Allah de.
Get the hell over here.
Yeah, birds.
Yeah, far away.
Oompa.
Oompa.
Oompa. That's usually used like to stress a point. Whatever point you're trying to make, if you want to like put some stress on it, like you want to make sure that you get it. That's yeah.
Like make sure you get this dress is a color. Or something.
Make sure it's red. Make sure it's red.
Make sure it's pink. Make sure it's I don't know
Yeah.
purple. I don't know black.
You
I don't
see?
know.
You see? I'm waiting. There you go. And that's I can, or if you say you see, you're asking can you. Hear the difference? You see? Or you see?
CC.
I'm asking in a question. Hear the difference?
Could you buy me a helicopter?
You see?
And a
You see?
gun?
CC.
Oh yeah, it's the
And
expression.
an ammo? And
Yeah.
gas?
No.
And helicopter lights?
Nador.
Was it?
Nador.
Nado.
Okay then.
Okay.
Nador. Okay then.
Okay. Nado.
Suel.
Sewer.
Sugu.
Suel.
There's something in the Sugu.
Yeah, and that's almost.
Almost.
That sounds like a French word. Suel?
Yeah, it might be. You gotta remember.
Almost.
So back a long time ago, when we had visitors first to this part of the world, the French traded with us, and the English tried to kill us. So wasn't it? That's true.
True, I know.
But because of that, we borrowed a lot of words from the French. A perfect example of that is l'assiette. So let me hear you. L'assiette.
L'assiette.
L'assiette means plate in Mi'kmaq, but it also means plate in French. Same word, same spelling. And the reason for that is because before the French, remember we were nomadic, we moved around a lot, right? So we ain't gonna have a lot of stuff.
No
If we're
plates.
gonna have one thing to put food in, it's gonna be a eptahan. Eptahan. A bowl. Because if you're cooking stuff and boiling it down into a broth is where the nutrition is, and we would never waste that. Right? And why would you have a plate and a bowl when you could just put it all in a bowl? You only need one, you know what I mean? But when we started trading with French, well, they had this thing called l'assiette. Oh, okay, well, we'll just call it that, and we'll use that if that's what they want us to use. We're not that hard to get along with. They ain't trying to kill us, so you know what? We'll eat with them. Right? But that happened with a lot of our words. That's why you get some spellings for some names. When we started doing those trades and, you know, intermarrying and stuff like that. All right. Where was I? Jit. Jit means four. And jit
There are four
What's
German.
also means four.
There are four
That'd
German
be like
after
if you're doing a Christmas day.
Oh, okay.
Jit
Yeah.
four, like four,
the-
you know, Tony or four Shane or whatever. Glusit
I will
is
Glusit.
beautiful.
Give me a sip.
I like this Bugatti.
What?
I like this Bugatti.
You
Bugatti.
like this?
Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Bugatti is a fast car.
Fast car.
It's the fastest car on planet Earth.
Okay.
It's a car brand.
Naduen.
Naduen.
Naduen is someone. Just a someone.
Maduen? Someone.
Ah, okay. So, sit when.
Umsitwen? Umsitwen?
Sit. Remember what that is? Sit. We just did by itself. Means all, right? All my relations. Sit in Oklahoma, right?
Alright.
So, sit when is everyone.
Everyone.
All
Umsitwen.
people, basically.
Umsitwen.
What about Nadami?
Anatomy?
Nadami is somewhere.
Somewhere.
Mudami. So remember, mu is negative.
Negative, no.
So if,
Nowhere.
there you go. You got it, you got it.
Nowhere.
All right. So what about Msitdami? Msit means all.
Oh.
Dami is where. So there's another way of saying all where.
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Mugoe.
Look away.
I hear him small voice. Now come on. Mugoe. Mugoe is nothing.
Nothing.
Someone asks what you doing?
Charlie, stop it, please, right now.
Nada. Goe.
Away.
Nada goe
Turn that
is
chair
something. Yeah? And nsik goe? No.
5 minutes.
My
Umsitwen.
brown get dark because like
Now you got it. So umsit no kama is all my relations.
all my relations.
Umsit is all. So go away. You're doing so good.
I know. When
So-
I get tired, I get stuck.
Umsit go away is everything.
Everything.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to go into a bunch of plural and animate and inanimate things because that's a little much for today.
Yeah, my brain's already.
All right. So let me think. I think these are three important ones we should all practice. Exit bugawe.
Exit book away?
Those are important. Come on. Exit bugawe.
It's a book away.
Exit book
That means
away?
breakfast.
You say reckless?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Well, will you exit bug? Think about it. Will you exit bug? Exit bugawe. Right?
Exit bugawe.
You got the same part of the word in there. Sorry, so that's breakfast. So
Exit book away.
meow log away.
Meow, log away?
That is well done.
What'd she say?
She said perfect. That's what she did. She's gonna be quiet now. Say again? No. Meow log away.
Whack whack away.
Meow log away.
Meow. Muka. Log away.
That's better. Lunch.
Lunch.
Wilagwe.
Lagway. Supper.
Yep.
Slackway.
Three most important things happen today. Breakfast, lunch, supper. Especially when it comes to native stuff. No. But yeah, so if we know the word, because we just done it, right over here, gohoe is what?
What
So-
are you doing with that knee?
If I look at you and say, gohoe, wilagwe,
What are you doing?
so gohoe was what?
What?
Wilagwe we just said was supper.
Supper.
So what do you want for supper?
What's for supper?
What's for supper?
Gohoe,
Oh,
wilagwe.
bologna. Bologna.
And you can literally add that to breakfast and lunch. Then you can ask what they're feeding you. It's important.
It's about not singing thing.
Okay. You don't have to sing. That's a choice. But you do have to eat.
That's you gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
If you don't eat, you will not be human.
Now, did anybody notice the ends of those three words that we just did? So listen to them again. Exit bugewe.
Wait.
Yeah. Miaulagewe. Ulagewe. Notice anything?
Way.
Ewe.
Way.
So, if you got ewe at the end of a word, what does it have to do with?
Food.
Food. You got it. Beautiful. So, let's pick a word that I know everyone should probably know already. Haribu.
Alabu.
That's caribou. What if I said haribu ewe? I just turned it into caribou meat.
Oh, caribou meat. Okay. Right. Food. Food.
So if I said diam is a moose, and I said diamoe,
Moose meat.
Moose meat.
it's not about the eating, it's about the meat. It's about that it's ready to consume. Right? So not saying every piece of food has that on. What I'm saying is if they took something that could mean an animal or a time of day or whatever, and you add that on the end of it, then it turns it into the food. Do we got it? Lentuk is deer. Lentuk ewe.
Deer meat.
Deer meat. Yeah?
Kind of straightforward when you think about it.
It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are like, oh, even the bizewe. I like that. Keeps the bizewe. Bizewe is pepper. Now, I'm not saying every food has ewe, and maybe you'll find other words with ewe in them that aren't food. But anyone that I've come across, at least as of to date, it has been food. So basically, I wouldn't say meow jibbe. That would be bad.
Cat food.
Cat food.
Oh, you
Cat meat.
Eat cat food.
Cat meat.
You caught that one. It's not cat food.
Cat meat.
Yeah, so we don't want to eat the cat.
Yeah. Dog
Cat.
food.
Scarlett licked dog food before and then put it in the water. That's true, she did that before.
Dog
She licked.
There are worse things to eat, I'm sure. All right. So I think I will, for the last time, because we only have 5 minutes left, I will ask if there is anything else anybody else would like to ask me. Yes.
Oh my.
Did they create dartboard? No. But how does he do dartboard in Neymar?
You didn't have
We
dartboards.
would, well, you're saying a dog bowl?
No, dartboard.
Oh, dartboard.
Oh.
We wouldn't have had a dartboard.
Everyone, I'm gonna do.
If we were going to try to throw something at something else, it was probably because we wanted to eat it.
Yeah. Spear. Okay, Charlie. Yeah. Spears.
I will look that up after.
Yes, you already
Yeah, I did promise.
Spear, axe,
Spears of the land.
bow and arrow.
Well, lance, I don't think we would have had.
No, but there's.
But a
there's
spear, I do
name
know,
that would
like-
Probably describe some kind of a.
I do know, like, we've got
Sports.
arrowheads. I know one for arrowhead, and I know one for
Bows and arrows.
bows and arrows.
Axes.
But I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't think we. I mean, I'm not saying there's not one, but I don't think it was something we particularly used. Because when you think about it, most of the hunting we did was very dense vegetation, so a spear wouldn't be the best choice. Alright, bow is smaller, it can fit through some of that dense vegetation.
Spear with more people after the animal down. Pretty small.
But I will take a look when we're done, for sure, because I've got to look through some notes, see if I can find it. I promise. Anything else? No? Well then, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, I think that's pretty much all she wrote for the day. That's a lot for your little brains to absorb.
Yes,
You're
it
smart
is.
bunch,
The
but
brain says nothing.
It's very hard for them to support
That's
an
what
hour.
it, that absorbed, that it.
I think they did amazing.
Yes, oh yeah.
Consider
Very
it.
good.
Alright, then I guess we'll call it.
We'll call it, yes, sounds good.
So I'm gonna say Numuldoxip.
Aye.
Numuldoxip.
Right?
That means I'm saying goodbye to everyone. Or till next time to everyone. If I was only saying it, I don't want to be Numuldox. There you go.
I am. Now those words that
Oh.
that list of words you had.
Which list
The
of
last
words?
one you were just picking everyday words that were
Here
here
all
all
the
the
time.
time.
Oh, basic sight words.
Yeah.
Yeah.